Sudan, a story of ancient glory, conflict, and resilience. Imagine a vast, sun-soaked land where the Nile River cuts through deserts, savannas, and bustling cities. This is Sudan, a country with a history as turbulent as its sandstorms and as deep as its ancient pyramids. Sudan's story begins thousands of years ago in the Kingdom of Kush, a powerful civilization that rivaled ancient Egypt. Nestled along the Nile, the Kushites built impressive pyramids and thrived on trade routes connecting Africa, the Middle East, and the Mediterranean. These were the builders of the Nubian pyramids in Meroe, a smaller but more numerous than those of Giza, standing as a testament to their rich cultural heritage. By the medieval period, Sudan became a crossroads of religions. Christianity flourished in the Nubian kingdoms before giving way to Islam, which remains deeply ingrained in Sudanese identity. Fast forward to the 19th century, and Sudan fell under the shadow of imperial ambition. The British and Egyptians ruled jointly, though it was largely a British enterprise. This period saw the rise of Mahdiist Sudan, a powerful resistance movement led by Muhammad Ahmad, who declared himself the Mahdi, the Guided One. His forces defeated British-Egyptian troops in a historic rebellion, temporarily establishing an Islamic state. However, this triumph was short-lived. By 1898, the British crushed the Mahdiist regime in the Battle of Omdurman, marking the start of a colonial era that would shape Sudan's modern struggles. Sudan gained independence in 1956, but freedom brought its own challenges. Ethnic, cultural, and religious diversity bred tensions, as the Arab-Muslim North and the predominantly Christian and animist South struggled to coexist. The discovery of oil only deepened the divide, as disputes over resource control led to decades of conflict. Two civil wars engulfed the country, with devastating consequences. These conflicts culminated in 2011 with the secession of South Sudan, creating the world's youngest nation. While this marked a resolution for some, it also left both countries grappling with economic woes and unresolved border disputes. One of Sudan's darkest chapters unfolded in the early 2000s in Darfur, a region in western Sudan. Ethnic violence erupted between government-backed militia groups known as the Janjaweed and local non-Arab populations. The conflict led to the deaths of hundreds of thousands and displaced millions, drawing international condemnation and accusations of genocide. The scars of Darfur are still visible, a painful reminder of how ethnic and political rivalries can spiral into atrocities. In recent years, Sudan has been a cauldron of political unrest. Protests in 2019 toppled Omar al-Bashir, a dictator who had ruled for 3 decades. His regime was marked by corruption, authoritarianism, and international isolation. The hope for democracy emerged as a transitional government took power, promising elections and reforms. However, the road to stability is fraught with challenges. In 2021, a military coup disrupted the fragile progress, plunging Sudan into uncertainty once again. The people's resilience, however, remains unbroken, as waves of protests demand justice, democracy, and accountability. Today, Sudan stands at a crossroads. The story is one of survival, resistance, and hope. As the Nile flows endlessly through its heart, so does the spirit of its people, a spirit that refuses to be extinguished.